Greetings, adventurers. My name is Effigy Dragon, and thank you for joining me today. We are playing a mod mashup that I've called Here Be Dragons, as we are running a couple of dragon mods in here, including Ice and Fire as well as Worm Roost. We're also looking at a couple additional mob mods, some biome mods, and quite a few technology or magic mods. Not really any technology mods in this mod mashup. Some of you may recognize the Astral Tome as well as the Lexica Botania from Botania and Astral Sorcery. Now Botania technically is a technical mod draped in the trappings of a magic mod, but because of those trappings I am comfortable with putting it in this mod mashup. And it looks like we generated in a fairly good starting position. I just need to get some Vintium ingots, and this guy will give me the book that we need to start one of the bigger magic mods in here, Mana and Artifice. Obviously, having just started, I don't have Vintium ingots to get that. But let's see what this nice little village has for us. A Rune Forge. I may end up snagging that a little bit. Well, a couple cows. They've got a nice little farm going here, right on the edge of the water. Another spellmonger. He only wants 7 Vintium ingots. So that's definitely one of the things I want to get into as soon as possible. And let's just hope find some other nice items here. Some bread and potatoes. You might notice here little tooltips that I haven't eaten that yet. I am using Slice of Light Carrot Edition, meaning I will get some additional hearts once I've eaten a number of different foods. Oh dear. Looks like the beekeeper has had some issues with this spawn location. Another spellmonger. This little village has quite a few. See lots of reeds, a sugar cane for paper layer, because we're going to definitely need that in order to progress with our enchantments. But I am running Silent Gear mod for my equipment. So that'll be interesting, especially for anyone who may not have played with that mod before. Kind of an alternative to Tinker's Constructs for those who might be familiar with that mod. So doing a little bit of looting here. I have to pick at least one of these for a few moments until I can get some Vintium dust. Make the Vintium ingots so I can get my Codex Arcana. And snag one of the rune forges or two from here, and then be on my merry way. Not a bad starting location, but definitely does not have everything I'm going to need long term. Good enough to start with, though. Let's go ahead and empty out some of these items I don't necessarily want to have on with me. And let's clean this little house for ourselves for the moment. Very, very active sounds I see. Being on the seashore, kind of a wetlands, got lots of noises going on here. Biomes, all the biomes you'll go. Just got some starting stone here. And then around here a little bit more, we'll see. We're getting some starting resources. Having landed at this village to start with certainly helps alleviate a lot of our first night problems. Having Optifine eliminates some of the issues of having to place torches everywhere. That does not sound good. Well, hello, Mr. Creeper. Nice of you to not blow me up. Well, just a tiny little cave, but looks like we might have some starting resources. Some copper, some platinum, and some iron. But, of course, I did not bring sticks with me to our craft table to get together the pick I'm going to need to get those. I'll tell you, we're not too far out from the village. So, some of you might wonder, why in the world are you doing a Minecraft Let's Play on 1.16.4 Minecraft? Not there enough out there? And to that I say, yeah, there are quite a few of them out there, but I'm really just doing it for the fun of it. No particular preconceived notions on getting a huge number of views, but for years I've been really wanting to record and put out videos, because I really do like Minecraft and just want to let others enjoy it as well. I've had many years of enjoying numerous content creators. I don't have to be a big content creator to have fun and let other people enjoy it with me. It's a very active cave down there. And there is some Vintium. It's exactly what I need for that Vintium dust. Although I can't say that I want to have to deal with all the mobs that sound to be down there. And that didn't give me anything. Looks like I'm going to have to upgrade my pick just to get that Ventium dust. Let's see what other initial resources I have here. I don't have to go too far into that cave without any armor, weapons of any kind. Well, looks like it's getting dark outside. Let's run back to our little confiscated hut. Gets very loud as soon as you step out in the open. That guarding iron golem over there do his job. Oh dear. Kick him out of his bed. Well, at least it didn't increase its prices. If I remember correctly, we've got... Nope. It's this one here. Yep. No, give that back. I need that. Let that iron ore smelt in the rune forge here. I'm going to get my iron pickaxe and I need to start getting that Ventium dust. It does take a little while, unfortunately. And you don't get an indication of how close it is to being completed. But the rune forge does not take any fuel, which makes this a very awesome thing, which is probably why I'm going to abscond with it once I'm done with this little village. I'll find a more interesting place to build up, I think. And there we go. Look at that. See if it'll, yeah, it'll cook up the platinum ore just as well. Good, good, good. Although I do need some more coal. And soon. I don't mind diving into some caves for short term with just a torch in the hand, but definitely not a long-term solution. Now I'm also going to need to get more iron to make those Ventium ingots. Well, that was very nice. Get some more platinum here. I actually did reduce the number of the ore found per chunk. Some of the basic ores, such as, or simple ores such as copper here. Some preliminary testing was showing the number. Oh, that is a very big bat. And that. Go away. Go away. Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to catch me between you two. Oh, my. And a cockroach. Why am I not using the axe? Do much more damage. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. And they're still coming. My goodness. Grail tombstones, grave dusts, cockroach wing fragments from Alex's mobs. And far too many zombies for my liking. Need some more of this iron ore. A little bit more tin as long as we're here. I hear skeletons. You may be interested in knowing what has created this huge cave right off the bat. And that would be thanks to Young's Better Caves. Also included Young's Better mine shafts in this mod mashup. So we'll probably run into those not too long. Lots of coal. Why am I getting all this coal? If I plan on taking off with that rune forge. Now, as great as the rune forge is, it is slow. We're going to want furnaces and smokers and all those wonderful faster smelting methods that will ultimately use materials or fuel. So we kind of jumped right into our caving day one right after starting up here. So actually quite pleased with how much we've already gotten accomplished. That latest death notice is from a previous test of the video recording software that I'm using. Actually using FBX video recording software for my videos here. Mainly because it seems to have nominal impact on my frames while recording. I'm already kind of running on a potato here. Not the strongest computer out there, especially to be doing video recordings for YouTube, but I have to work with what I've got. And FBX had, oops, I need that torch. That's the only one I got. Well, luckily, I may have plenty of materials to kit myself out with some more equipment. Oop, more iron. Good, good. So if that one spellmonger still has the sale for 7 Vintium ingots, and that codex, we're going to need more Vintium dust. Looks like we got just enough, and then a little bit more now. Hopefully the cave sounds aren't too loud for my viewers. They certainly are quite ominous in my ear here. And that's thanks to either chromium, if I pronounced that correctly, or ambient sounds, which is adding the spooky ambiance to this Young's Better Cave. Now there is a lot going on here. That creeper's got me a little worried. Looks like we got a good load of iron and vanadium here, so I have difficulty saying no to cave exploration. Although that creeper, haha, may do just that for me, but luckily, nope. I was able to take him out with the copper axe. We got from our bonus chest beginning of this video. As I had mentioned a little bit earlier, this is pretty close to being my first video. You might notice I have a couple earlier ones, 1.73 that I had recorded and put out, but the quality is much worse. In fact, the resolution is very old school. And since then I have upgraded my equipment, but most considerations, it's, like I said before, still pretty much a potato. I'd have to look it up exactly what my specs are, but I'm sure it's nowhere near what most content creators are running for their systems. Especially considering I'm doing both the game and the video recording on the same box at the same time. I don't have separate machines to do that. So it does stress out the equipment a little bit more that way. Are those slimes? Is this a slime cave? Oh, I green terracotta. This is, I can't believe how lucky I got running into a slime cave already. 3 slime blocks. Oh my goodness. Although apparently I have to be very careful because it dumps into a lava cave underneath. This is actually quite cool. I don't think I've ever seen this particular generation in my initial testing. So much slime. And there are some gems from Silent Gems, which will be very interesting to use in equipment and armor manufacture. But I'm already getting beyond my initial reason for coming down here, which is the Vintium dust, some iron ore to make the Vintium ingots. I need to get that Codex Arcana. I've already pulled more than 64 coal out of the earth. Ridiculous. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Gonna need a couple more. Just to replace the iron pickaxe, which I am looking like I'm gonna be using up here in just a little bit. And yes, I have managed to completely get myself lost. There we go. I think this is the way out. Yeah, this is looking like it. Maybe. And here is one of the problems about not having torches. So next time I probably should bring them with me. Of course, we come out in the middle of the night, listen to all that noise, the frogs and the crickets and the other bugs, and Looks like our iron golem has been replaced by a crafting golem. Yes, I do have extra golems in this mod mashup. Oh, no, there's our iron golem. We just must not have seen him earlier. They increased the population enough to need one. Now, as long as I'm going to be up and causing them strife anyway, let's go ahead and put in this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get them smelting up right now. And then I'll kick this poor old guy out of his bed. Thank you! And here's where all that wonderful cobblestone is going to come into effect. You know, there's one rune forward. It's not enough for everything I've got going on in here. I'm counting out exactly how much I need. No, I'm just tossing in a bunch in one go. As long as I'm here, I got all this extra platinum. Let's put in some pants. There we go. Middle pants. We are coming up here shortly. It's my 30-minute mark. Let's hope we get enough here that I can... I'm actually going to take this out. We're going to toss in Vintium. I need that Vintium dust. I need 7 pieces of that. I want to see if I can get that taken care of before I sign out for the day. Here's where I wish I had blast furnaces right now. Watch the villagers go about their day planting. There we go. There's 5. Let's start those smelting. See if this guy, if I can get the iron out of this. Perfect. Is that crafting golem still in the water? Perfect. Come here, Mr. Crafting Golem. Let's do 2 more. We'll do 1 more just for the hay of it. So we have plenty of Ventium dust. Let's get these ingots cooked up, and we'll get that codex before we go for the day. And of course, a watched ingot never smelts. Now we wait for a little bit. We'll go ahead and grab, because everyone knows you're going to need paper. Probably should take some of those hay bales and breed up in cows. As everyone knows, you're going to need books. Which takes paper and leather. I don't think anyone's been using this. I'm gonna need a bed later anyway. I feel sorry for the guy. can't just leave him there. Okay, he likes the hole he's sitting in. Vintium. Vintium. Now, can I talk to you, good sir? Codex Arcana, and we have a Vintium ingot left over. That is exactly what I was looking to do this today. And thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.